Okay, so chemical exfoliation or physical exfoliation, which is really better for your skin? Well, we're going to sort that all out for you today on this video. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking exfoliation of the skin. Now, if you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert, and I'm here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that sounds like something that's of interest to you, please be sure and subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you don't miss my new videos when they come out every single week. All right, so I was going along answering questions that you guys are putting in the comments. Believe me, I really love the questions, so be sure and keep them coming. But this one question kept coming up over and over again, and it had to do with exfoliation. Which is better? Is chemical AHAs, BHAs, PHAs better for your skin, or are mechanical devices, sponges, cloths, tools, what have you, which one is actually better? So today I'm going to share with you my thoughts on physical exfoliation because we spend so much time on this channel talking about chemical exfoliation. That's alpha hydroxy acids, glycolic acid, lactic acid, salicylic acid. We really do disproportionately spend a lot of time talking about those chemical skin ingredients. But there are also tools that you can use to exfoliate your skin that are very, very helpful. And I do occasionally mention them, but we really haven't focused on them. So today I'm going to give you some recommendations on what you actually need to use to exfoliate your skin. Speaking of that, hopefully I don't look too shiny today because I just got through doing a peel process. And whenever I do these, for like a couple of days, my skin looks like glass skin. And because I have oily skin, it's shine city. So I apologize in advance because I can't really tell if I'm just glaring the hell out everywhere. So if I look like an airplane light talking to you, I apologize. Now, if you are someone who missed the videos on chemical exfoliation, AHA, BHA, PHA, I have a wonderful video that I did, this one right here, that I will link to at the end of this video, and I'll also put a link to it down below in the video description box. And that also reminds me to tell you that any products that I mentioned today in the video, and there are not many, they will too be listed and linked in the video description box below, so you don't need to write them down. Just chill out, lean back, listen, and let's all learn. Okay, so mechanical, physical exfoliation. Sounds kind of rough, doesn't it? Well, it can be if it's not done properly, but we're going to cover that as well. But it is actually a really great way to get the skin cells coming off that need to come off so that the skin cells that are newer and healthier come forward. Now we do this again with the chemical exfoliants and they work over time, but a mechanical exfoliation is going to work a lot faster. In fact, it's going to be immediate. So there are some pluses and minuses to that. And again, we'll talk about those, but basically it's the process of removing that very thin microscopic layer of dead skin cells that builds up on everybody's skin. And unfortunately, as we get older, the process the skin uses to do that on its own naturally slows down. And that's when we start to see things like textured skin, dry patches, more combination skin issues, oily here, drier there, even blackheads and acne can show up because of that microscopic dead cell skin layer. That's a mouthful. Now, there are mechanical devices that you can use that will wheel and spin and take skin off. There are cloths that are made for this purpose. There are also sponges. We're going to talk about those today. And there are also skin scrubs. Now, those of you who follow me know I'm not a big proponent of those because most of the over-the-counter commercially made scrubs contain beads, grit, sand. Sometimes they contain shards of crushed fruit, seeds, or shells. And because of the uneven nature of those beads that go on the skin to sort of whirl and swirl away that dead skin layer, it leaves tiny microscopic cuts or tears in the skin, which if you have sensitive skin, you're going to see that right away with some redness. It can also lead to breakouts. Bacteria that normally wouldn't penetrate the skin can get down in the pore and cause bumps and pimples and all the other great things that go along with that. And there's a tendency for people to use them too long or apply too much pressure and just end up with really raw skin. So I don't ever recommend those. That's not to mean that there aren't some scrubs you can make yourself from sugar and salt that can work on the skin, but today we're going to focus again on mechanical exfoliation. Okay, so the first product that I'm going to recommend today is not going to be a surprise to those of you guys who follow me on this channel, and it is this little device right here, the Buff Puff. Now, a lot of times I say that word very quickly and people think I say butt puff, but it is a Buff Puff. It's made by 3M and it's very effective at removing the skin, that outer layer of skin, gently while you're in the shower, or you can use it when you're cleansing your face. It's a great way to do this. The way that I learned about this is interesting. When I was at war with my skin over acne many years ago, my dermatologist, and he was a very good one, recommended this little sponge to me and told me the same thing I'm telling you, how it would work and how it would help clear my skin of all that dead skin cells that were building up and blocking my pores and helping lead to the acne breakouts. I love this thing so much, I have used it ever since, or some version of it. There are a lot of brands now that make these, but it has been a staple in my skincare routine for many, many years. So I recommend it with not only the knowledge of what it can do, but the experience. So I'm telling you, this is a great little device. Now 3M has made these in different versions. So there is one for the face and one for the body. And then there's a gentle version and a regular version. I don't think I need to explain the face versus the body, but I will explain the gentle version versus the regular version. If you have an active acne situation going on, or you have super, super sensitive skin, then the Buff Puff Gentle is the one that you're going to use. And it's this color. It's a peach color. It's kind of how you'll know. And it's also labeled that way. And for everyone else and everywhere else, the regular version is just fine. Now, again, these are to be used lightly in the shower or in the cleansing of your face because we don't want to take too much skin off. It is not scrubbing a pan. Harder, deeper, longer, more pressure is not better for your skin. Trust me, it's more like polishing. So if you kind of keep in mind that you're polishing the skin when you're using these, you're going to get some really, truly amazing benefits. Your skin is going to be super smooth. And the really great thing about them is, besides the fact they're not really super expensive, is that they last about a month. And once you're done, you toss them and you start with a new one. All right, now for the body, there is an amazing product that I saw and had to try because it had such great reviews. And I have to admit, before I tell you what it is, I was very skeptical if it was going to actually do what they said. And that is this product right here, the Goshi Exfoliating Shower Cloth Towel, whatever they call it, a towel. This little product is quite the amazing thing. I will show it to you. I want to show you this up close so you can see. You can see the material. It's made with lathering threads, which are a little thicker, spongier thread interwoven with what they call exfoliating threads, which are sort of more sharply defined. They're a little coarser in nature, and they work really well to lather up and help exfoliate. Again, not scrubbing a pan, as you likely use this all over. And for me, the most amazing thing is it gets the back, which I have a hard time reaching with anything. So this little device or towel, yeah, very simple to use, and you just rinse it out and hang it out to dry, air dry, and it lasts like about a month, maybe a month and a half, and then you toss it and start with a new one of those. Now, again, this is for your body, not your face. It's not designed for places like that, but hard to reach places that you can't get with a Buff Puff, no matter how dexterous you may be. I can't get in the middle of my back. This is going to work for you much, much better. And again, it's very inexpensive. Lovely, lovely, lovely thing to have in the shower. Now, I also know there are a whole lot of devices, battery operated, Dermaclear, the Sonic brush. There's just a jillion of these things of all different kinds of names. But the basic premise of those is that they mechanically remove skin with a whirling brush that is textured in order to remove dead built up skin. Now, the issue I have with these is that people tend to use them too long and apply too much pressure. Again, you're in more control of the sponges in the cloth than you are intuitively with these devices. These devices can really take off a lot of skin if you use them too long. So I'm not going to recommend any of these on the channel. If you've used them and you think I'm crazy and you've had good luck with them, please let me know in the comments below. In fact, if you've used any exfoliating device, let me know what it was that you used and how it worked out for you. That also reminds me to bring up here again that you need to only use any of these, sponges, cloth, whatever, for no more than a minute on your skin. It is better to get a cumulative effect that you're looking for of that smooth, clear skin over time, over a few days, over a week, than to rip your skin off and have it be sore and crusty, which is really what happens when you do that. It's a rawness that goes to the skin, and then you got to start all the way over. And now you've got a propensity for more breakouts and just all sorts of problems. So likely we are not scrubbing a pan. It's your skin. It's the only skin you've got. Be gentle with it. Now, I hope this video today was helpful in deciding whether these types of products, mechanical exfoliation, will work well for you in your skincare routine. Don't forget to check out the video on the AHA, PHA, BHA skincare acids for exfoliation. I'm going to link to that next. And also check out my other videos so that you get your best skin ever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support of the channel. I love you. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you over on the next video.